Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambi Reads the Holy Books of India, Ramayana189. As you may remember, Ravana decided to go after Sita. Ravana had to traverse a long distance, and the journey was interesting since he had to cross many beautiful and picturesque places. Ravana's eyes were seeing them without his being moved by their beauty. His thoughts were elsewhere. Finally, he arrived at the neighborhood of the Nagroda tree, which had been considered sacred, since the bird Garuda was said to have rested on its branches. The tree was named Subhadra. Not far from that tree, Ravana came to the ashram, which was where Maricha lived. Maricha, clad in tree bark and deerskin, saw the chariot of Ravana. He was full of misgivings, since he knew that some great event was bothering Ravana, or else he would not have undertaken this long journey to the ashram. He hoped that it would not be a repetition of the previous visit. Not displaying his emotions and his concern on his face, Maricha welcomed the emperor in the proper manner and stood humbly before him. When Ravana made a pretense of partaking of the simple fare placed before him, Maricha asked him, "I hope all is well with you in Lanka. May I know what has made you undertake this journey and grace again this humble hermitage of this slave of yours?" Ravana was extremely well read, and he knew the art of conversing and the art of persuasion with words. He looked at Maricha and said, "I had to come to you, uncle, because I'm sorely distressed in mind, and I want a word of comfort from the likes of you. I'm suffering, and only you seem to me to be capable of sympathizing with me. You must already have known about the happenings at Janastana. I told you briefly last time I came here. My brother Kara, Dushana, and Trishiras, with the 14,000 Rakshasas who dwelt there, have been killed. My sister, Shurpanika, has been insulted. Her nose and ears have been mutilated mercilessly, and all this has been caused by that one man, Rama. I'm told that even while fighting, Rama was unruffled. His arrows were spouting anger, but he was placid. This one man stood on the ground, and he has achieved something I'm still unable to believe it happened. Listen to the story of Rama, this intruder into my territory. Evidently he is a sinner, or else his father would not have banished him from his kingdom. He is an insult to the clan of Kshatriyas, and evidently he is doomed to be short-lived, since he has courted my enmity. He's very crude, and he's foolish, obstinate, characterless, and cruel. He must be an adharmi, and his mind does not dwell in the realm of dharma. He is bent on doing evil to others for no cause at all. My poor unfortunate sister has been insulted by him. The only way to punish him is to capture his wife Sita." Maricha, who had been worried about this coming of the king, had his fears justified. He was unhappy since the king, who had seemed to be convinced by his arguments the previous time, had suddenly changed his mind and had gone back to the old scheme, the dangerous task of stealing Sita. Ravana knew the turmoil in the mind of Maricha, but he pretended not to notice it and went on talking. He said, "Uncle, you must help me in this strategy of mine. With you by my side, I will not be afraid to face even the devas in warfare. My brothers and you are my sole supporters. I am yet to see one like you. You are so strong and so efficient. You are intelligent enough to think up plans by means of which the enemy can be baffled. You are at home in my tactics, and therefore I have come to you. Listen to my words, and you can tell me if you can do what I wish." Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.